last week, there hasn't been all that much rain across the country. It's really just been up in the far north with showers and thunderstorms in New South Wales. Those storms there were pretty much all about a week ago. However, we did see a little bit of activity along the ranges yesterday. In terms of what we've seen in Queensland, well, unfortunately, not too much rain over the inland. Almost 60% of the state is currently in drought, and Goondiwindi, for example, has only collected 362 millimetres last year, and that was only 56% of its normal rainfall, so it's been particularly dry over the past year. But for many places, drought has been extending for a really long period of time over western parts of Queensland and southern parts as well. You can see over the next couple of days, we'll still see a few showers and thunderstorms around parts of the southeast with that cool change moving through. Also storms continuing through parts of the tropics as well, but nothing all that major in terms of rainfall through the next few days. As we move into next week, however, that's when things start to change. You can see rain and thunderstorms will increase through the tropics through the start of next week. We may see a tropical cyclone. In fact, it looks reasonably likely. And then down across the southeast, a big cool change will roll on through with showers and thunderstorms with it as well. But the timing of that change, who knows when that one's coming through. Let's have a look across the day by day. So not too much in terms of rain totals across the southeast or in the north across Thursday or Friday. You can see into Friday there. We've got just a few showers and thunderstorms, no major totals again. Some places might see as much as about 10 millimetres, but the focus of any big thunderstorms will be the winds on Friday. And you can see we'll continue to see rain through the northwest pastoral and the west coast on Saturday, and then into Sunday it will start to weaken there as storms become a little bit more prevalent in New South Wales on the Sunday and into Monday. But again, no major total. Some places might see as much as 20 millimetres, but that would be probably the heaviest total on that day with thunderstorms. But you can see up through the tropics, rain will become a little bit more prevalent, spreading a bit further south with heavier falls as we move through the middle of the week. And so by the time we get to 8 days from now, some of those totals in the far north of the tropics will be pretty heavy. That darker shading of green indicating over 100 millimetres, and that red shading above 150 millimetres. So some pretty heavy falls to come.
The weekend is quickly approaching, so let's take a look at the forecast. In terms of rainfall, we're not likely to see too much rain across the country. A few showers forecast across southern parts of South Australia and the southeast, and we're likely to see showers and storms continuing across the northern tropics of the country. Now, in terms of the heat, we are expecting a bit of a milder change across southeastern parts of the country and moving into places of New South Wales, but for the west coast, conditions are really going to be heating up. Perth is set to hit a top of 39 degrees on Saturday, 29 the forecast, so slightly milder for you in Sydney on Saturday. Then Perth heating up to 40 degrees is your forecast maximum on Sunday, 32 the forecast for you in Adelaide, sunny skies, 25 degrees in Melbourne and Brisbane, partly cloudy and heading for a top of 33.
Many fires are spreading across southeastern Australia at the moment. In fact, there were approximately 50 fires on Thursday afternoon burning out of control in Tasmania, and that was because we had dry lightning. So many thunderstorms moving through there in past days, and those produced started multiple fires in the state. And it's not just been Tasmania. Many other states and territories have seen thunderstorms, including New South Wales, and that has triggered plenty of fires there as well. And so that's going to stretch the authorities in coming days, I would expect, as many fires will continue to burn out of control, and that heat is lingering for New South Wales in particular. Dangerous day on Friday. We're going to see severe fire danger, particularly for the southern slopes and the southern ranges and also the ACT. And a large portion of the state is looking at very high fire danger as well. In fact, we have total fire bans across most of the state with the exception of the west, the northeast and also the far south coast. But it's also through the centre of Western Australia and the northwest that we've got some dangerous fire weather in place on Friday. Moving ahead to Saturday, and that cool change will be sweeping on through. So we'll still see some areas with elevated fire danger through New South Wales, particularly along the Great Dividing Range and up through the north and into southern parts of Queensland. But it's not going to be quite as widespread or as dangerous as in previous days. But next week, that's when the heat is going to be heading right back down into the south, and it's looking more dangerous than this week.
hot in Australia yesterday. How hot? Well, across the entire world, the 15 hottest temperatures recorded yesterday were all in Australia. In fact, all in South Australia and in New South Wales. Now, they reached higher than 46 degrees, stretching from parts of South Australia and into western New South Wales, where we hit 48 degrees and hotter. Now, this is actually not that unusual for the summer. Australia is a very hot, dry, arid continent, and when it's summer in the southern hemisphere, well, it's often the hottest place in the world. But what was unusual about yesterday was the all-time heat records we set. In fact, for a number of locations in New South Wales and some areas in Victoria, all-time heat records tumbled, including Albury, Wodonga, Broken Hill, and White Cliffs in Wilcannia, getting up over 48 degrees. Of course, this is just part of this record-breaking heat wave that we've seen, the second one that we've seen in the space of a month's time. This heat is continuing today. Widespread heat above 40 degrees for New South Wales, Northern Victoria, and South Australia today. But relief is coming on the weekend. Now, unfortunately, this heat has a secondary effect. Of course, it also elevates fire danger. Today, we have total fire bans in effect for parts of New South Wales, Victoria, and South Australia with severe fire danger in place. So you need to know what you're going to be doing in the event of a major bushfire near you.